So, Coach, tonight you guys held Citron to 13 points. I think the last game she had 28. You guys were very aggressive with like getting out on her every time she touched the ball. Just what were your just general thoughts of just the way your team matched up tonight?
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job of initiating that early physicality with her. She does such a good job of creating separations, especially in off-ball screens. And so we just wanted to make sure that anytime she came off of one, that she was able to see multiple bodies in the area. And we just wanted to make it tough for her today.
Coach, what was kind of the energy, the messaging, everything after being able to snap this 8 game skid in the locker room? We saw Elizabeth kind of just take this big, relief after the end of the game. What's kind of the energy and how does it feel for you to also just end this skid?
Yeah, relief for sure. But also I think that um, resiliency was kind of the messaging. We talked about resiliency just from how the course of the season has went, but also in game, in real time, being able to bounce back from those low moments, and of course of the course of the quarter, of course of the game, and not letting it derail, not letting one possession derail the next. Um, and so that was the messaging going into the game. Coming out of it, I just spoke about how I thought we really did a really good job of handling the few runs that Washington was able to go on, and um, we turned it over a little bit too much there in that second quarter, but I thought we bounced back pretty decently in that third quarter. So.
Coach, getting Ariel back, of course, was a huge spark plug for this team. Aside from, the obvious in terms of her 15 points and 5 assists, what else does she allow this offense to do in terms of moving the ball, even if she's not the one making the shot or recording the assist?
Yeah, I think she's another experienced ball handler out there, and so it takes a lot of pressure off of Rachel or Sev or Haley or whoever else is in there with her, and so it gives us more flexibility to put multiple ball handlers out there, which just kind of allows us to get a little bit more um, freedom and pick and rolls and things of that nature to be able to get downhill and handle pressure, and so. But I thought more than anything, just uh, the rejuvenation, the energy for everyone else, just seeing her and all the work that she put in to get back and bounce back from the injury, just having her out there just was a huge lift for our morale.
You mentioned the second quarter turnovers. What was the message at halftime to get the team back on track? Because that third quarter was a lot better than.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was the difference. It was kind of similar to the first game that we played against Washington here in terms of we got out to a really good start early and they ramped up their defensive pressure and it kind of put us on our heels and allowed them to get back in the game and ultimately win the game. And so we didn't want a repeat of that tonight. And so we knew we had a really strong start in the first quarter, and then second quarter they cut the lead a little bit, mostly due to the pressure they were able to put on us defensively. And so we just tried to own in on that coming out of halftime and being able to take care of the ball and understand that we do when we have been taking care of the ball, it usually leads to good things on the offensive end.
You mentioned not letting one turnover kind of steamroll into two or three. When there's about a minute left, you had the 8 second violation. How did you see the team respond to that and kind of move over that hump and kind of close out the game?
Yeah, I think execution continues to we're continue to grow in that area. I think that but I think that we did a really good job of buckling down after that and getting a couple of big defensive stops and able to handle it from there. But yeah, I think that that's an area that we'll continue to grow in, and I thought that we handled the pressure down the stretch pretty well.
Coach, you spoke about Michaela's versatility a lot. Obviously, she can guard, she could defend the post, but just can you speak to just the lift that she's giving the team right now?
Yeah, she's able to give us some versatility in different lineups. I think that's her greatest asset. But and then when she's able to stretch the floor and hit shots like she has the last couple of games, it just puts her on a different level and gives us a different level of energy. And so, um, she's physical, so she has that. She's able to absorb some contact in there and guarding bigger players. And so, the lift that she's able to give us defensively and offensively, I thought can't go underestimated, especially against um, a really good team in Washington tonight.
Elizabeth Williams with consecutive double doubles, 15 and 15 Sunday days are running together, 15 and 15, and then 18 and 10 today. She's a veteran presence that can just do a lot on the floor, but how impactful has she been here over the last week and a half? Because it feels like she's really settled in here.
Yeah, I think I think Liz has a really good season overall. I think that there's a stretch of games where she was struggling a little bit, but she continued to give full effort. And I think today, or the last couple of games, she's really set the tone from an energy standpoint, and she's picked up what we've missed from Angel being out, and I think that her and Camilla are continuing to find chemistry together. I think Maddie's been given a good boost as well, and being able to play off of her. Liz is just a savvy vet, and so she's understands her role, understand when her role needs to be elevated in certain moments. She's been able to rise up to those occasions throughout the season. And tonight, her and Camilla being as dominant as they were on the glass and from a scoring standpoint certainly gave us a huge boost.